This is the kind of video I hate to make. I really do. Because there's nothing more painful to me and to the team than to lose one of our own, one of our dogs. We have lost Abba.
Hola. Hola, pequeñita. Muy bien, bonita.
For those of you that are new, Abba is a dog that we rescued about 2.5 years ago. Beautiful, black German Shepherd. A dog that has spent her entire life living inside a garage. She was being used as an alarm. The first time they told me about her, they said like she's always chained, she's always indoors, she hasn't seen the light of sun for many, many years. I couldn't believe it. Sometimes people exaggerate, but it was true. I saw a dog, very old, very weak, with severe problems with arthrosis, pain all over the body, and a dog showing the signs of having had a really terrible life. There were some things to fix. There were some things to treat. We did. She spent some time at the vet, at our hospital. She recovered. And then she went and moved and went to live at the great house. The goal was not to find her a home because she was too old. And anyway, nobody ever wrote to adopt her. But we wanted to give her quality of life for as long as needed. We wanted her to have a good life, even if it wasn't with a real family, with us, that are the second closest thing to a real family for our animals. And I tell you, she had such a wonderful time. After 2.5 years, she started, or I should say during this process, she started having health issues. Arthrosis became unbearable. Painkillers became part of her life. We had to do very, very good pain management because she was in a lot of pain. At some point we tried to give her a wheelchair to help her, but she was one of these dogs that refused to have a wheelchair. She didn't want. It wasn't helping her, it was constricting her, and she wanted to be free. After all these years living in chains, in solitude, in darkness, this is a dog that didn't want to have a wheelchair. She wanted to be free, to crawl, to run, to play with her friends, even if she couldn't, but at least she was crawling. And that's why we saw her in so many of our videos just crawling, because she never wanted to have a wheelchair. 2.5 years. 2.5 years that in human life is many, many years. It's a lot. It's like 12, 13 years. And she had a wonderful time. And then one day, she fell. She started having seizures. She had a stroke. And when she got to that point, we knew there was nothing else we could do. When you get to that point, the point where an animal is in pain, is seizing, and there is nothing else, you do the merciful thing to do. You open the door to eternity. And that is what we did.
Hello.
Abba has left us. What a great dog. What a great dog she was. Her owners never cared for her. She was not allowed to be a real dog. But for 2.5 years, the last few years of her life, she lived life to the full glory, experiencing everything with the joy. Poor baby. She lived till the end. Rest in peace, Abba. What a great dog you were.
Y ayer sí que cenamos mal. I think she may have had a stroke, but since she's not eating, obviously I thought about putting her on an IV, taking a blood sample, running some blood work, giving her some Serenia, and doing an ultrasound to make sure there's nothing else causing the head tilt and everything else.
The most likely and most common thing is that it's an idiopathic vestibular syndrome in a geriatric dog.
Yeah.
Her back end is awful. She's dragging her back legs. Her hips were already in a really bad state.
Ahí está, malo.
Has she peed?
No.
Well, the prognosis is really poor, Jairo.
Yeah.
With vestibular syndrome, what happens is that the head's position and proprioception, when it changes suddenly, the sense of balance doesn't catch up easily. It lags behind. So what does the body do? When it senses a tilt, it tries to compensate with the legs, and the head tilts too. Because if the world seems slanted, I tilt my head to even things out. So whether it's the vision failing or the legs, that whole compensation mechanism breaks down.
Yeah, it's clear. We love you. But the time has come. Damn. This is the worst moment at Let's Adopt. It's so frustrating, man.